Hello everyone and welcome back to Niche. Now, as many of you may be aware, we have a little contest going, and whilst some might be tempted to keep everyone in suspense until about the middle of the video, no, I'm not that cruel. I'm going to announce the winners of the first two keys that I'm giving away. That is the question from the last episode, which was, what is your favorite trait? That is your genetic trait. Split snout, run a leg, etc, etc. And the winners are Katelyn Cole, who likes the ram's horns the most, as they help with attack without sacrificing a paw that can be used for movement or berry picking, and also they kind of look cute. I certainly agree, though I would go on to say that I actually like the horns more because they look regal. They add a certain sense of the kind of a regal look to the Nichelings' faces. They certainly frame them quite well. And the second winner is Tatsku88. I'm probably still pronouncing it incorrectly, mind you. Who said they like poison fangs and berry core. They can't really choose between them, but for pure aesthetics, they like black eyes and no paw. Now, that's a really interesting one because I really wasn't expecting anyone to pick no paw, but a fair few people did. And overall, the idea was that whilst no paw is technically a junk gene because it doesn't do anything, doesn't give them any kind of ability, it makes them look like they walk around by hopping like little rabbits, and I can completely see where you're coming from with that. Yeah, that is incredibly cute. I hadn't really seen it before, but now I can't unsee it, and there's definitely a little part of me that's like, yeah, I'm not entirely sure that I want to get rid of that gene now. I should, but I don't think I want to. But let's get back to this. Now, we are going to be having another contest today. However, the next episode of Niche will be around the 1st or after, because I'm actually going away for New Year's. I'm going to go and celebrate Hogmanay in Edinburgh, so I won't be here to record the next Niche, and I want to give people a reasonable bit of time to actually reply to the comments and get their vote in. So I will be going over the question a little bit later, but let's see what goes on here. Now, Kiro, about midlife, I would say. Also, a bit hurt. This predator could easily kill Kiro. Predator is very early in its adult life. Not very hurt at all. Let's see how this hurts. 1, 2, 3. 3? No, only 2. Still hurt a lot. Where are beautiful poisonous ones? How about... yeah. I'm going to bring you up. You're going to go for a stab. You are not taking that nest. I am sorry to say, but no. Maybe you are. Maybe you are taking that nest. Okay. Go for it. Just... Do I want to lose Kiro's genes is the question there. Right, we got no more food, so we absolutely need to take that. Ah, you thought I'd missed that, didn't you? You thought I totally missed that. And that I was about to kill off some of my Nichelings with my neglect. No! Shame on you. Shame on you. There we go. Let's grab a good, healthy amount of food from everywhere. You can grab some there. Ah, good. Your no paw is going to be pain. Let's have you grab these. Thank you. You got a berry paw, so you're actually quite useful. Let's see. I would say that I would kind of like you to... well, actually, you can gather a reasonable bit there, Lassie. So, yeah, sure, you can go ahead and grab a little bit. Can you get down there and grab a little bit too? Yes, you can. Fantastic. Okay, we've got quite a hefty amount of food here now. And I'm very, very pleased to see that. Now, you see, I don't necessarily want to get rid of your genes. And if I attack, there's a good chance we're going to lose them. So let's have a quick look. You've got run a leg, claw, No paw, claw. I mean, the claw would be preserved. Immunity B and A, and you have immunity G and A. You know what? Use the last moments of your life to pass on your genetic code. Right. You're dead, actually, so it's fine. Womp. And then we're collecting it all. There we go. Well done, everyone. You managed to resolve that problem fairly well, honestly. In my opinion, you did pretty good. We're back up to 37. This rain was very much needed, frankly. What did we get? We got a little bit here and there. That's fine. We'll grab that. You can also grab the nuts right below you. You can grab the last bit of food there. This has been fantastic for us. Absolutely fantastic. The best we could have hoped for, really. You've got another no paw, unfortunately. Well, you're coming along, and you're going to grab as much as you can from there. You can't gather at all. Now, that's a bit of an unfortunate one. But I am going to use the less desirable genes to explore. Oh, well done. That was a pretty good exploration, actually. All things considered. Yo, looks so majestic. I don't know, it's something about the white coat and the runner paws. They remind me, the poise, the way this Nicheling is sitting reminds me of one of the dogs I had when I was young. The German short-haired pointer we had, named Heidi. She was incredibly majestic looking, and she knew it too. She posed. She knew she looked amazing. Is there anything else I can do in that tile other than... No, there isn't. Will this hurt me? Or will it not? No, it does not. It's basically a berry bush for the desert. That's wonderful. Now, there has been an update to Niche. The 0.2 update has... 0.02, I should say, because it's still heavily in alpha. The 0.2 update has actually come out. I'm going to have you move over there so that you're within range of both of these from this point on. But with the 0.2 update, I could move the game over to that right now. However, it would mean that this save file is lost. So I'd rather not at the moment. Certainly for the last little bit of this series, we'll be playing through this, or at least for this episode. I may perhaps have a very brief look into the new update with the next video, and that will probably be the end of this first taste. Well, I mean, depends a little bit. Again, let me know if you'd like to see more of this, and I'll certainly keep that in mind. Right, you're still alive. Well done, you. I really would like you to not be there anymore, though, and if I have to kill you, I will. I'm really glad that you understood this situation and moved, because don't really want to have to murder you for this nesting spot. You can just wander around. Mostly, I just don't want to have to murder you because you're not worth the energy, frankly. That sounds cruel, and it is. There's no two ways about it. That is a bit of a mean thing to say. You're not worth me killing you, but it's true. And there we go. That's wonderful. Let me grab this as well. I really wish I could destroy that, but maybe I need claw for that. I'm not sure. Maybe I would need claw for that one. Can I move a little bit further? Yes, I can, of course. And I'll continue to just examine these areas a little bit around here. I'll get that one exposed so that people can just get up there straight away. We'll also grab the little bit of berries there. You can finish off gathering from that bush. Now, there are a couple of really, really nice features coming in the next update. And in fact, I'm thinking that the question for this episode, that is, I've still got another 2 keys to give away that the developers gave me, and I'm probably gonna top that up as well for a little bit more at the end. I'll just buy a couple of extra copies and give those away as well. But for the next 2 keys, I think the question is going to be, what feature of the new update are you most looking forward to? And I'll go over those features in just a moment. You are now old enough that you can breed, which is absolutely fantastic. Let's get that happening right away. And you, wow, you got 2 berry paws? Dear Lord, that's amazing. And you're not bad at combat either. You are wonderful. What immunity have you got? You've got an I and a G. What have you got? You've got an I and a G. No, you haven't. You've got an I and an F. Still tempted, actually. Still very tempted. What have you got? You've got an I and a B. When you grow up, I'm probably going to have you trying to spread those particular genes around quite a lot. I and B, I and G. Well, we've got a lot of I and Gs, honestly. We have got an awful lot of them. But let's keep on the move. Go up and see what we've got. Right. I would like you to move out right away. Hello. That was not as useful as I'd hoped. Frankly, that rabbit just does not care. It's like, yeah, I'm not that fussed about you, really. You're not all that. We will continue having you explore a little bit. Or, yes, there we go. Oh, no, sorry, you've already explored everything you can. We've still got a load of food down there. Now, to cover some of the new features that are coming in, rivers have been added to some of the islands. New field types for beach, sea, and river fields. They've just been added into the biomes. The new food system. Now, this is a big one. Animals will eat one food per day, but actions are free. So, as right now, we've got this global amount of food, and it doesn't matter how many animals we've got. Every turn, they will simply age. So, they will die regardless whether you use them or not, but if you just choose not to have them do anything, they will not consume any food. Only actions consume food. But in the new update, all actions will be free and every animal will consume food. So my big tribe here would be consuming an awful lot every day. I would have to do a lot of hunting to maintain a tribe this size. There will also be family trees. Let's go ahead and... actually, I'm fairly happy with you standing there. I would like to get someone who can gather, though, up there. I suppose you're going to be up there before too long. So that might not be a bad idea, though. That being said, you could also move up there if you really wanted to. And then you can just kill that one for now. Sure, I'll let you gather that as well. Right. I think that's going to be almost this turn. We'll just do a little bit of exploration with what's left of your life for now, I would say. Yeah, we'll explore a little bit more. I want to slowly uncover this part of the island so that we can move out with a little bit more confidence in these areas. Right, let's have you mate as well. That is fantastic. Now, the thing here is that I should really have had the females mate, because it would have allowed me to move the males away. Now, there is certainly an interest in doing that. But for the time being, no. I'm just going to pass the turn, I think, here. We've got 36 food. The other new features are there's a new island, a killer island, that has been added, where survival is incredibly hard. We haven't even been to the hard island in this playthrough yet. There's also a family tree that shows the family relations for living tribe members, so dead tribe members possibly not. There's a grass biome, there are grass biome genes, spiky body and digging paws. There's a new water biome genes, gills, webbed paws, fishing tail, and possibly a few others. The creatures can now actually fish. They can swim and they can fish, which is amazing. I am kind of super excited about that, which is why I'm probably going to at least showcase the new update briefly before I wrap up this series. Horns and snouts are now on separate gene slots, so you will be able to have a creature with a large snout, for example, and horns rather than one or t'other. Let's go ahead and gather a little bit more of the food up here as well. There we go. Fantastic. And you can help out as well, so you feel helpful there. You're pretty good up there. Unfortunately, we now have lost one of them. You're going to start exploring, and I think you're simply going to move in there and hold this position for us. What kind of genes have you got? You've got immunity I and A. You've got G and G. Yeah. Well, that's perfectly fine. I guess you're going to be grabbing a nest then in a moment. There we go. But you are going to move on as well and start exploring. Let's get some of these tiles uncovered. Now, over here. Sure, we'll get a couple more explored there, I think. Let's get one of our fighters up there, though. Because I strongly feel we're going to need you there soon. There we are. We'll also grab those berries. We've got a fairly good setup for food at the moment. There's a lot of available food around here. I don't think we're going to have much in the way of trouble gathering. Sure, let's go ahead and rock the tree, gather the nuts. There we go. You can do the same. We are not going to be able to gather any more. But since you're here, you may as well just wipe out this Dodomingo. You're actually really, really capable of combat. 4 damage and 2 poison. Yeah, another hit and it's dead. There we go. That's what you get for looming around the nest when a Nicheling is guarding her young. You really brought it on yourself, silly Dodomingo. There we go. We'll just uncover everything. So even when we move away, we'll have a good chance of being able to spot what's going on there. That is worrying me a little bit. Now, Adam and Eve will also be or partially randomized in the new update. That's good that it's only partial, because otherwise you could end up with some really rotten genes. I imagine you're never going to end up with an Adam and Eve that make a certain type of gathering completely impossible. So, for example, they won't both have just claws instead of berry paws, thus meaning they can't gather berries. That would really suck. Or, for that matter, no paws at all, because that would ultra suck. But they are slightly randomized, so you can have very different tribes from the onset. It's not going to be a... you're not just going to be run-of-the-mill start every time. There's going to be a little bit of difference each time. Now, I could just attack this, which is really, really quite interesting. Can I attack this one as well? I'm going to check that out. Maybe its berry paws can actually wipe those out. That would be pretty cool. And there are lots of big and small fixes and improvements, such as more mouse over tips and things like that. I imagine there's been a little bit of work on performance as well and those sorts of things. But those are the main new traits that have been added. So in the comments, let me know which you're most looking forward to seeing. And besides randomly picking 2 winners, I'll also try and focus on those traits in the video where we actually play on the 0.2 update, just to show them off a little bit more. Right, let's get you out there. You have got 2 runner legs. That's actually very, very nice. You're going to be very, very swift on your feet. So let's start moving you out in this direction, shall we? You're going to find out that there's carnivore there. I wasn't too surprised. You are going to use up your life trying to kill it. Well done, you. Well done. Well done indeed. Right, can you get over there? No. Can you get over there? You can. We'll go over there. We're going to slash you. And then we're going to run away. Because we're not dumb. There we go. We'll mate again. At this point, we'll see. We will see. We've got a lot of young at this point. Awful lot of young. Now this is good and it's bad. I'm going to start cycling out these young at this point. We're going to move these adults away. I don't particularly want to continue having only these families there. And again, I should have used the females for that. That was a bit silly of me. Now, you, my little one, you can move over there. And I'm going to try... Can I get you down there? Can you unlock these tiles? You can. That doesn't quite get you there, unfortunately. Get you there in a turn, though. Sure, get over there. Wallop it. Because you do a fair chunk of damage. We definitely need a little bit more damage in here, though. We're getting there. It's not super great, certainly. Who else can I move that far? I'm not sure I've got anyone who can. Maybe you, actually. Yeah, there we go. Go and deal the damage. Need 1 more hit. Frustratingly, only 1. Can you get there? No. How far can you move? 1. You've got a movement of 4, I think. You don't have any particular strengths, nor do you have fangs. you're not going to be able to do it. No, of course not, because you don't have any movement left. Ah, I'm such a dope. Oh, well, in this case, I think we're just going to move on. There's not a lot that we can do to try and resolve that situation, I'm afraid. Let's have you guys explore. Hello. And we'll gather a little bit of food as well. Now, we've done a lot of movement to try and take out that carnivore. It is almost certainly not going to be worth the food that we have invested in trying to take it out. And that's something that is probably worth pointing out, really. I have moved so many people in here to try and kill it in one turn that I have easily consumed more food in the movement and then the attack, which is 2 food in total. And if they have to move twice to get there, that's 3 food that I'm going to get back from this carnivore. 1 or 2 Nichelings who move in and kind of guerrilla style, move in, attack, leave, especially if you're using poison. That is crazy food efficient. In the new update, this would have been the better way to do it, because they'll all consume 1 food at the end of the turn, no matter how much they do in that turn. But in this current system, it really, really dissuades that kind of style of play. And that's definitely something to bear in mind. Right, it's time to pass the turn. Who are you going to attack? There's a lot of people for you to attack. Oh, you simply died. I approve! Massive levels of approval. There we go. You can gather that. Everyone here can gather this. Go ahead. Nom 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 nom. Okay, that wasn't terribly bad. Well, actually, we did get a fair old chunk of food from that. That all being said, I don't think we did too badly. Not too badly. Wasn't great, though. Nah, I still can't destroy that thing, which is a bit of a shame, but okay. I can destroy that one, but not this one. I will expose it, though, so that I don't have to worry about it in the future. Now, there's something that possibly over here. Move in. Oh, hello, dude. 2 nests! My lord, that was a treasure trove to find. I approve. Massive levels of approval. Go ahead, let's just gather that. We'll also expose it. And expose this one. A little bit more exposing of these tiles, I think, is in order. Just getting rid of the marsh area around there, honestly. It's not something I really want to have to deal with. It's a little bit dangerous. But we've uncovered a massive chunk of this island at this point. And all things considered, we're not actually doing that bad in terms of food. Certainly could be doing better. But it's not super, super bad. Let's move over there and we'll probably take out that Dodomingo in the next turn or 2. I wouldn't mind sending a few more of our hunters over there. Wow, we completely forgot about that. That was a bit silly. We'll continue to move out our younglings. We've got a load of Nichelings over there. I think we need more Nichelings up in this direction, frankly. A couple more, at the very least. You're going to start exploring for us, though. Let's get you out there. And you can go all the way. There we are. That used up a fair old chunk of our energy, though. We've got many more males than we have females right now. We need it to be an A. F and G. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, okay. I approve. Let's make there, and then you can hopefully get over there. No, not quite. That is a bit of a shame. Right, that's going to use up the very last of our food, but we were able to get a reasonable amount of food back from that, so that's not too bad. Still, things are not great, I will be honest. We are going to have to work fairly carefully here. Also, ages are starting to be a little bit of a concern, I would say. Let's go ahead and shake the tree, gather some food. There we go. It's 2 from each of those nuts, which is just wonderful. They're a really, really good source of food. And unfortunately, we have now lost one of our Nichelings to age. But this seems a bit, unless that is a carcass of a carnivore. Oh, no, that is just a carcass of a carnivore. That is exactly what it was stood. Yes, that's right. So that's B and A, and I and A. Kira and Lassie. We do have a number of nests up there. Sure, okay. I'm going to have Well, you're going to grab that first. You're going to mate, and then you're going to start on your trek to a good nesting ground. It's a long walk. It's an important walk, though. Now, I'm starting to be concerned about the amount of food that it's taking just moving our nichelings around. You are pregnant, aren't you? Or are you not? No, you are, so you need to be over there as well. Very well. I'll move you over there, but you can stop off to grab a little bit of noms there while you're there as well. Could you please kill this Dodomingo for me? There we go. It will probably be dead very, very soon. And we will gather a little bit. It's poisoned. It's going to die in its own time at this point. And there's nothing that can change that. Dodomingo is going to be an ex-Dodomingo shortly. I would like you to stand there so that you can harvest from both of these in the future. We're doing alright. Let's continue onwards. We'll gather a little bit there. We can continue to explore. Another one of you. Let's go ahead and have a look there. And I really would love to be able to destroy these cactus, but doesn't seem to be something that's going to happen anytime soon. Now then, let's find... We're basically going to use up the last of our movement or action points for this turn. Then I'm going to be wrapping up this episode. Oh, hello there. How handy. Thank you very much. You're now old enough to actually start hunting. What have we got? A and G. What have you got? You've got B and A. I mean, we could, but... G and A, I and A everywhere. A for days. You've got I and A as well. Damn it, too many A's and I's and it used to be G's, but now it's I's. I's and A's. The nemesis of this tribe. But at this point, as you can see, the Horn clan has met with an unfortunate end. And that actually does really sadden me, because I really like the idea of having, like, you know, little clans going. We are going to try and encourage that trait back into the genetics, I think. And in fact, let's go ahead and do that. We'll pop this down here. Big ears. Big ears for living in hot climate zones. Plus 10 heat resistance, minus 5 cold resistance, plus 2 hearing. I kind of like this. Let's do that. Let's try and get ourselves some big ears. I think that's going to be fantastic myself. And ram's horns. We'll also try and get those too. Let's go ahead and go back there. Got a tiny bit of exploration that we can do. I think I will do it as well. Well, actually, we should probably leave the rest for some food gathering in the next turn. But it looks like our massive tribe is doing fairly well for itself. It's starting to spread out now more. We've covered, I'd say we've covered a good healthy chunk. Well, maybe, I wouldn't quite say half of the island, but we're definitely over a third of the island covered at this point. Though, when I turn the camera, this does look suddenly much more than it looked from up here. It looked much narrower band of land from this perspective. Still, I think we've done a really good job of exploring this island. So, in the next episode, I'll be giving out another 2 keys. Now, just as a quick reminder, the 2 winners of today's keys are Katelyn Cole and Tatsuku88. You will receive a YouTube direct message, so be sure to check your YouTube messages for your game keys that you can redeem through Steam. And please do remember, if you want a chance to win the 2 keys from this episode, then just reply in the comments with what new feature in the 0.2 update you're most looking forward to, and perhaps I will even make a point of trying to showcase that in the next episode specifically. But that is it from me, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like if you liked, sub if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.